We run faces to the wind. It'll get easier when you breathe it in. Fall gently, give in. Swallow in the air, rain on skin. Hurts will come undone. All that will become. Rise and fall behind. Weightless and rewind. I feel the shifting of you getting closer. My eyes wide open underneath the sun. Follow and feel it, but patiently waiting. I lose my fears of living
Hello traders, welcome to episode 114 of TA with me, Mitch Ray. You could be doing anything, but you're choosing to hang out with me and do technical analysis, but I'm quite grateful. Bitcoin, wow, the volatility has gone insane. We have swung $550 in the previous 4-hour candle that closed only an hour and 10 minutes ago, right? So currently Bitcoin's continuing to move up, but staying, and with candle body closes, we have not had one candle body close above the 618, which is a common retrace from swing high to swing low. So, you know, why did this happen? Real good chance, in my opinion. When we broke out, we were showing elevated levels of volume. People with extremely high levels of leverage went short on a breakout before a candle closed, no confirmation, which is a really, really bad idea, asking to lose a lot of money with high risk. And of course, you know, we call those pigs, breakout buyers, or breakout traders, you know, breakout sellers in this situation, short sellers, and they got destroyed. High leverage, completely liquidated. I don't even know how many people got liquidated, but that's what that kind of volatility will do to people with high leverage, okay? You have very close liquidation price to your entry. People going 100 times leverage, 50 times leverage on breakouts, yeah. So I blame them for this kind of volatility. But you know, we got the same type of crap on the top side too. Ran up to that 886, right to that 6550 range, which is really that overhead resistance that we have failed so many times to break before. Remember, here's the overhead resistance, 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Crazy volume, but you know, chalk this up to bulls and bears fighting, okay. RSI is at 56, continuing to rise, and positive momentum's pretty, you know, low. You didn't get much from that with all the volatility, okay? So currently still within the parameters of the bear pole bear flag, but false breakout, a lot of blood, okay? A lot of blood for people's positions, that is. So let's take a look at chat real quick. Thanks so much to the 121 people tuned in right now. What's up, Magic the Krakening? Mr. Rogero's Neighborhood, Drillbit Taylor, Rickrolled, indeed. Yeah, that was the big old Rickroll right there. On both sides, okay. What's up, Jolly Illy, Ryler, Caldeer. Hopefully you just got what happened. Alright, I'm just behind. What's up, Dan Man? Tell Melissa we say hello. The IO Jesus people. Hey, Red X. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My OBS, like, it's never happened before. My OBS went to 0 kilobytes per second, which has happened. But then my OBS like froze, and so it was just really weird circumstance. I was hitting stopped stream because it wouldn't go back. I didn't realize it was frozen, so then it just like freaked out. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, I just punked y'all, right, Magic Man? What's up about Arthur Beeswax? Fearless One, good to see you, man. Thanks again for joining the Patreon last night. In the final minutes of the stream. Ryan Neal, what's up, man? Chris Irwin with the Irwin Coffee, drinking some of that right now. It is my lifeblood. Okay, awesome. Could have put MJ on the list, sure, man. What's the marijuana exchange traded fund? Sure, man. That was the crazy one, right? What's up about Brian King? Holy volume Bitcoin. Yes, holy volatility Bitcoin. What's up, Bradford, man? Remember to, you know, if you're just coming in here, hit that like button and that bell. Okay, so you always get the notifications when you hit the like button. When this video goes static, we get more SEO weight, okay? And YouTube implemented a new thing called, like, the trending thing. So if something's got a lot of likes, the algorithms, a lot of likes, a lot of viewers, concurrent viewers, it starts getting that trending. It starts moving up on this new thing that they have going on. I learned about that last night. So about Jeremy Ragsdale, the X Factor Jesus Man. What's up, Drist? Yeah, Tilray, about time they pulled that rug, right, MK Man? Go ahead and play the Jesus chimes for all you. Pay our respects, okay? The Jesus peoples. Respect. Elon taking us to the moon and beyond. Yep, taking live streaming to the moon. So, Bud, Crypto Trucker up and down. That's right. Hey, Quality Control. King Logan, hello. Another Jesus person, man. So, Bud, Prodigal Taurus, dude. Aked. Yeah, XRP, for sure. Or X-Rapid, I don't know anymore. Okay, there's a big civil war going on with that, right? Halted trading on Tilray. There you go, man. These violent delights have violent ends, as we could say. Alright, with that kind of craziness to the upside, circuit breakers kick in when the rug gets pulled, okay? Hello, Julia, the Jesus lady. Good to see you. And we don't get to see you as much these days, but it's always a pleasure. Hello, Sleepy Cat. He finally made it on time. Awesome, man. I didn't. I was a little off, you know, like, started at the same time, but, you know, was a little preoccupied. It's not just green volume, it's just volume engineering. Exactly. It's just between the Bears and the Bulls, a big fight. Exactly. So Mr. Scotsman coming on Twitch. If you want to change the lighting, head on over to Twitch. If you never want to miss a notification just in case YouTube drops the ball, Twitch is another alternative to that, alright? Lord Osmus wants IOTA. Yeah. Okay. So Ferreo. I'm saying it right. Always second guess myself. Hello, good day to you, BG man. Betrayal. Almost through chat, okay? Yeah, a lot of manipulation. I mean, it's just like, you know, I think what happened was what we talked about with over-leveraged scrubs on a breakout trade. In breakout trades, what happens? They're more common than real breakouts, okay? No confirmation, high risk. That is just recipe to get destroyed, and we don't talk, we never, ever push that in here. Even though sometimes it plays out perfectly, right? So like an inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin. We would never say, buy right here on the breakout. We always talked about buying down here. And also buying down here. Remember the quintuple MACD bullish divergence? And then the right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders? These were areas to buy, low risk. This, high risk. Because what happens if it comes and breaks down and just tanks? Now, this was a very, very well-formed pattern, and no one even had the opportunity to buy on the breakout here. It just went straight up in a matter of like an hour or less. Okay, so... But, you know, a lot of people come into this world and they're new, and they don't know that. And how would they know that without guidance or discussion about it, right? Hello, Princess Riley, the Jesus lady. Such a great show. Can watch... We'll review today. Oh, can't wait to see. We'll review. Yeah, gonna review it all, I guess, right? Cardano blockchain. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Thanks, man. Sorry, and there's a lot of people talking. We have just a wonderful community of people that we all are like family in here. Okay, so Bulkowski pattern. That's right. Pigs everywhere. What's up, Dr. Sauce Man? Alex McKeon. That's right. Alex, man. So, Beetle Guys, Mr. Pace, Butt Butson, man. How many butts did you butt today? Let us know. Hello, Philip, man. Is Vivi Wang here? Did I see that? Crypto Marcius. Chaylin, hello, man. Do you got any updates, man? The crowd's getting restless, dude. Okay. Kappa. What's up, Crypto SB, man? If you like Ripple, check out Crypto SB's channel. He's a good guy. I've known him for, you know, for the highest majority of my month's streaming. Okay, I've known him. Alright, so. What's up, Laura Lee? Cheers, you filthy animals. What is this? Home Alone, man? Hey, Mario, dude. Says congrats on 1,500 subs. Thanks, man. Well, currently we're sitting at 1660. Next milestone, 2,000. And it's gonna be lit, alright? EOS mint Bebby, or BB. Isn't it BB? It's like the girl clothing store or something, man. Yeah, we can put EOS on the list. I don't know, I can't remember. I've looked at so many charts, just have to... Caldeer's coming in from Germany. Awesome. Hope you're having a good evening, and it's getting a little late over there, right? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through all this, alright? Crypto Kiwi, what's up, man? Coach K, Ultra Instinct, Jesus, man, thank you for being here, everyone. Alright. Oh my god, man. You talking about Tesla, man? Tesla, yep, oh my god.
Seth's dead body tipped $25. Tesla's price action today after announcement. Elon is under criminal investigation caused Seth's brain to explode, and I am all that's left. Moment of silence, please.
Moment of silence, everyone. You heard him. I don't know what's good. Do we go 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 seconds? Seth's dead body? We would ask him, but he's not here, so. Okay, I think we're good. Thanks, Seth's dead body, for $25, man. So sorry about your feels and your body, but at least you have your soul. Evidently, redheads don't have souls, so I'm screwed. All right, so.
That's right. Night Canny, looking good, Mitch. Great to see him finally.
Yeah, I gotta figure something out. I moved my couch out a little bit because the LED that's going straight up, that light, it's just like you can't see. It's not visible. It's not very...
Take us to the moon tonight. I don't want to let you go till you see the moonlight. Take me home tonight. Listen, red-bearded honey, just like Elon saying, be my little moon baby.
Oh, it feels so good!
I guess that was the appropriate sound bit for that, right? Julia, thanks again for that 1618. The Jesus Lady, freaking love you. And Magic the Mooning, thanks, dude. The Jesus Chimes, Chains, I love it. Hey, Ralph Q, thanks for the sub on YouTube. The Jesus Man. Wow. Stevie N Jr. Outdoors, thank you for the sub on YouTube, man. Thanks, dude. Thank y'all. All the new subs. And all the new faces and old faces. Really appreciate y'all. Okay, because this show is about you. It's not about me. It's about the technical analysis, and it's about what you want to see charted. All right. So that's it. That's Bitcoin. Still below the 618. Might just set up an alert. Okay. Okay, we have an alert above the 618. So if we break back above that, then we'll know. All right. Like if we close above the 618, that's a good sign. But look, here's the thing. Oh man, a sneeze is coming on, y'all. Oh my god. Please don't. Please don't sneeze. Here's the thing. That 75% trend line, the downsloping fib channel tool, right? It's been respected pretty well. It's still being respected. Be interesting to see if we break that, alright? If you break that, you're pretty much breaking overhead resistance, which is something we have not been able to do throughout all this chop. Man, gotta break that overhead resistance if you want anything. But here's the problem. You have upsloping resistance, you have the 200 MA, and then you've got fibbing like this, you've got the, 1272 and the top trend line of the bear flag. So you've got so much resistance up here, okay? It'll be interesting to see if we had the high volatility here, lots of volume on the buys and sells, right? But right now, there's not much volume at all, and we're already showing selling pressure. Hello, Thomas Chamberlain. Not Chamberlain. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Jesus, man. All right, you're already showing rejection. Now, this is like the second time now, but again, you've got like 2 hours and 37 minutes left, so, but the volume's gone right back to the average, right, which is scrubby for now, okay, so. I think this was just, I don't know, while I was saying this wasn't really technical, I don't think it was either, but, you know, we talked about the reason why we probably shot up like that was just to destroy and slaughter pigs, okay, that just were doing the wrong things, doing undisciplined trades, okay. And this just stopped out a bunch of people, including me, on a short. But what do you do, man? It's okay. It happens. You take the low risks, because if you go short here, you're liquidated. You go short here, you get stopped out with a minor loss. Oh well, no big deal. All right. So let's go to Ethereum now. Everything on the market had the effect. It was affected by that Bitcoin volatility, okay? Everything. As you can see right here, a little false breakout, not near as bad as Bitcoin. You know, so still respected it, staying above the 50 and 20 MA right now, but, you know, whatever, dude. You're still below this downsloping resistance, I believe, might play a role. It looks like a falling wedge. If it looks like one, it probably is, right? I mean, touch point 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. And we actually have not even tested this downsloping resistance yet. But zoom out, you know the condition you're in, extremely bearish. It's nothing new to people in this stream that are regular viewers, okay? We all know how bearish Ethereum is for the year 2018, okay? But we like going over it every day just because new people come in day in and day out, all right? So not much of a change, right? You're still making lower highs than your most previous highs. So, and you're struggling at the 20 MA. You failed to break above it so many times. I like the MAs just because you get to see what the bots are doing. And the bots use that 20 and 50 as support resistance a lot. Okay, you can see clear rejection at these levels. We're finally above it, but for how long? And again, the high volume came from volatility, not from buyers. Okay, so you see the green candle, don't be, oh my god, man, we're going to be kangs. That doesn't mean that. You're still making lower highs than previous highs. You're still at common retrace levels from a minor swing high to swing low. Swing high to swing low. You're still not going above the 618 just like Bitcoin. Okay, no candle body closes above it. Really only a couple wicks above it, but only just to reject it and break down. Okay, so that's it, man. Very, very small levels of positive momentum. Okay, so you're making lower highs than your previous highs with lower levels of positive momentum. Convergence. Bearish convergence.
Citron Research confirmed on Twitter that they are still in short this morning. A locomotive of crazed blood-thirsty TLRY bulls responded by pumping 90% to 298 a share. Share then crashed to 150s before closing at 220s. TLRY please.
Yeah, HG, thanks for the info, man. I know you always provide valuable info via TTS, man, and I'm really grateful for that, okay? Yeah, we'll look at that right after Ripple, okay? And speaking of Ripple, let's go, man. This is not, I mean, maybe it could now be a valid wedge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but, you know, we like to find, you know, maybe break to the upside and touch the top trend line again, but I'm telling you, when you do this kind of stuff, break to the upside, you crap out with the bearish divergence, you break down, you make a lower high, you just cannot sustain prices, you know, above MAs or, you know, common retrace levels on the fibs. Partial rises, you see them all the time, and then eventually you just give way. You break out bearishly because there's no demand. You're clearly showing just no demand. No one's buying this. No one wants it on low volume after a huge impulse up. Okay. In an extremely bearish trend. All right. Go to Ripple. No real change, really, right? A lot of rejection up here at this level, waiting for just, you know, pattern development. I don't know, maybe we're getting some, I guess, maybe a little bit. See anything on the hourly? It's kind of like a, almost a rectangle, right? Which is, you know, It's a bullish continuation pattern, but it can easily be used as a reversal, so just be careful. It just means you're like going laterally, right? Sideways price action, no accumulation. Could break to the upside or downside. Remember, the rule of 3 in these rectangles is a big deal, okay? 1, 2. We have not gotten to 1, 2, and 3 now on the bottom side. Nice double bottom and a reversal bullish engulfing candle, but still within the parameters of the small pattern on the hourly. Okay, so that's what it looks like to me. So coins flip chance. Your volumes stayed pretty much constant throughout the consolidation, which is normal. You don't have much volume during consolidation phases. You have a huge impulse up, high volume, and then consolidate. And it's interesting how the volume's not really tapering off too much. So there's no calm before the storm stuff going on, but still above the 50 MA on the hourly, above the 20 on the hourly, and the 200 on the hourly. Okay, so just looking at the 60-minute, just because 4 hours are very, very choppy, and for good reason. All right. And yeah, you can use that and try to say, okay, man, it's a triangle, but you clearly see sideways price action. Okay. I guess on the hourly, or the 4 hour, excuse me, your volume's tapering off a little bit, so just give it time. But, you know, at the end of the day, the trade setup was buy here. One would buy here if they wanted to, and then one would sell here if they wanted to because of the measured move of the slanted inverse head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so, and you know, there's news and all that. So there was a 4 hour bearish divergence, believe it or not, but we got the breakdown, but didn't sustain prices low for long. Okay, so you didn't get it on the MACD. When you made your highest high, you made your highest spikes and positive momentum. So, you know, RSI was there for the impending price action reversal, but still above the 200 MA, using the 1272 fib extension as support, as well as the 200 MA. So, pretty strong there. But eventually, if you just keep on failing to break to the upside, you know what's going to happen. The only problem with these rectangles, look, you always want, you break to the upside, you want down sloping consolidation. There's no clear level of that at all. There's no proper retrace, so there's no ability for anyone to accumulate. Okay? No ability right now. That's it. And if you wanted to do some sort of measured move, not very difficult for a rectangle. It's very, very easy. You don't use the pole, not like a flag. You just use the inside, just from the lowest low to the highest high of it. So 2.629, 2.629. There it is. Honestly, you can do the measured move on both sides, the upside and downside, and that would give you targets whichever way you broke out. So you have targets, okay? Well, that sucks, because like a breakdown would make you lose all your gains. It puts you right back down to really the neckline. All right, man. That's Ripple. Go to Tilray, a high-flying pot stock that got destroyed today. They halted trading. Look at, you talk about volatility, right? Volatility, that's volatility. Good God. Opened the day at $229, ran all the way up to $200 to $300, then plummeted all the way to $151, and then closed the day at $218. Are you kidding me? A $150 swing in volatility. Are you kidding? That's insane. That is 10 times more insane than anything Bitcoin just did, a $550 move. Okay, great. I don't really know what to tell you, because this is TA. What do you want to do with the TA here? Okay, there's not much you can really do. Gap up, ran up, breakdown, can close. Okay, you close below the 4236 fib extension. That's interesting, right? So at least we have that going for us with TA. Highest spike of volatility you've ever seen, of course. You're just showing all this bearish divergence and then just disregarded it because you know it's extremely bullish conditions and it's FOMO and it's crazy. His ghost.
Seth's ghost tipped $25. It turns out ghosts are real. We just need a unique channel like Mitch's livestream TTS. In other news, I finally figured out how to get to the moon.
You got to the moon, man? Just by being a ghost? Was that it, or just share your secrets with us, Seth's ghost? Don't give us teasers like that. I want to get to the moon too, without having to use Elon. Okay, so let us know. And dude, thanks so much for the $25 friggin' dollars, man. The $50 on the day, and thanks so much for the $1, I think, from the $2 from Daniel E. Thanks so much, dude. Okay, sorry, I was just looking at this, and I don't get notifications when anything under $3, is contributed. So thank you, both of y'all, the G Spiels. So what do you want from me, man? What am I supposed to do here with this extreme spinning top on the 4 hour? Okay, sorry, and I was thinking about this like the daily. So we did not open like that. Okay, go the daily though, and whatever what I said was still accurate. Okay, opened the day at 234, closed the day at 213, but still ran up to 300 and fell as low as 150. Okay, you floated there.
I float in there.
Do y'all, or Seth, man, do you have any, like, can I be a ghost and be alive? Is it possible, dude? Because it sounds like you could be competing against Elon and SpaceX. So there might be a conflict of interest. Okay, man. But I don't know. You're kind of Elon's enemy competition. You're like, that other company, right? Whatever it's called. I don't know. Hold on. I'm just, like, drawing a blank. I can do this real quick. Yeah, Neo. I knew it was Neo. I didn't want to say Neo and it'd be like, okay, Neo, right? Nio. So, yeah, and again, I had to set the contribution amount to $3 because people were literally abusing TTS. I couldn't chart. I couldn't do anything because people would just tip me $1 for like 30 minutes and just spam. And it's like we can't do that. Okay, if you're gonna spam, it's gonna have to be $3. Alright, so thanks so much for the 210 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate each and every one of you on this crazy, crazy day. Not just in crypto, but more so on weed stocks, right? So speaking of weed stocks, the ETF, MJ, Harvest ETF. Okay. Gapped up on the daily. Opened at 43.65, ran as high as 45.40. You know why. You know why there's large volatility, because Tilray's in this. It's probably a very large holding within this blend of current, pot stocks, right? So went from as high, a daily session high of 45.38 to a session low of 38.26. That was yesterday's session low as well, and then rallied and closed the day at 41.21. Okay, so despite anything, you're still making bearish divergence no matter what, okay, as the day closed, because you closed higher high than your previous highs, so triple MACD, ever so slight triple MACD bullish or bearish divergence, excuse me. And but here's the thing, if it wants to pump tomorrow and be crazy again, sure, then you're probably just going to completely disregard that triple, but you'll still have it from this high to the next high, whatever. Okay, and you're pretty much just double topping right now on the RSI, which isn't technically divergence, but it's still not good when you're making a higher high and you're making the same level. SpaceX, Axe Capital.
With support of Seth's estate, we have started SpaceX to send people to the moon. If you can afford SpaceX's solution, come to us for a more permanent but affordable solution.
Okay, Do you also do investments too, man? Are you a hedge fund as well as a space company, man? Because if so, sign me up, dude. Sign me up. And do you also day trade in space? That would be really cool. Let us know. Thanks, SpaceX, man, for the $10 contribution, man. Little Monero emoji ball in the jar. Thanks, man. Also looks like the Miami, Florida Marlins, okay? Kind of, sometimes. People say that. Alright. Thanks, dude. So what, you opened outside of the channel, you're back inside the channel, whatever, man. Like, I know you have multiple higher lows, but the reason I chose the downsloping channel is because you had 1, 2, 3 consecutive lower lows. And then at the time, when we plotted this, we had lower highs too. So to include a trend, you probably, at this point, wanted to touch point 1 and 2 up there. There you go, man. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, look. So what do? We opened at the top of the channel and then ran up, hit the 2618 fib extension, and then just completely sold off and closed below it. Okay, but you can see while this is valid, the heart line respect is beautiful. 75% trend line is beautiful. The 25% trend line respect, multiple respects, heart line respect. Are you kidding me, dude? This is it, man. This is it. So you check your math on these things, and it's wonderful. Okay, so that's Mary Joanna. Okay. Crazy day of volatility, man. Can't remember this much volatility. Swings like this. Remember, it was a $550 swing for Bitcoin. Let's see here. Trying to find the wow.
I saw my sister at Saturn a couple days ago. BCN por favor, Mexico.
Oh god, Benito's back. Oh man. Thanks for the $3.33 repeating, of course. We'll look at that, man. Okay. We'll look at it. Someone was asking about, we hadn't looked at this in a while. Okay, so we'll look at, crap, man. We'll still look at IOTA, and then we'll go to BCN after that, because I was already, like, in the midst of this. So just, we'll knock it out real quick, and then, we'll move on to, BCN. Okay, dude? Thanks, man. Okay, it's been a minute. We're going to make adjustments here. Okay, we have to. Okay, what? You had Sim Triangle, broke out, hit the measure move, fell below it. Okay, and I'm sure we had fib extensions, probably hit the 1272 or, you know, 1414. I don't know. Hold on. It's probably going to work out perfectly here. Do you have it like that? It seems like, yeah, that works perfect. I mean, of course, you could probably include everything, and that would work wonderfully too. Look at the heart line. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do it like that, man. We'll include the entirety of the lifespan of IOTA to the US dollar tether on the Binance chart, which was requested. So don't argue and say, "Oh man, dude, there's more data." I know that. Okay, people just keep doing that. It's just like, okay, man, you're so smart for trying to correct me on something. Okay, so I don't know. We don't really know if we have a swing low here to make touch points. See what I'm saying? Because if you had it like that, you broke out, right? You do it like that, you're kind of breaking out. You're kind of going laterally now. So it's tough to determine if there's any sort of pattern, right? Or flag going on right now. Because if there was, you broke it. And we had a double bottom, ran up, but just couldn't break that. It's crazy. It was the heart line of the triangle. And real quick, let's just fib it for the extensions. Okay, fell below all the fibs. Okay, all the extensions, and just pivoted. Look, you could have had. I guess you couldn't have had it plotted like this on your downsloping channel. Okay, man. So, all right, maybe we could do it like this then. Okay. There you go. Candle body close. Candle body close. Heart line. You just got a downtrend within a larger downtrend, okay, on IOTA to the US dollar tether right now, okay. Retrace wise, how far have we retraced from the swing low to swing high? Lower than the 618, and so we have not even touched the 786 yet, which is at 48.95 cents. Wow, thing is fallen from grace, is it not? Yes, it has. So heart line and the downsloping trend line, that's going to be tough, okay, that's going to be tough to break. All right, so very much bearish right now, just very, very bearish. Constant lower highs, lower lows, but now, you know, we're trying to make higher lows, okay, finding some support up here, but we're not making higher highs at all. Okay, so that's it. Let's look at some chat, because I have not, well, you know what, we'll do BCN real quick, and then we'll then I'll look at chat, okay, because I don't want to, because it's one tip. Done nothing. Okay. Okay, so zooming in, I think you just had a downtrend, right? A huge impulse down, and then you just had this down-sloping channel. Triangle broke out bearishly, hit the measure move. It's not there anymore. Or got rid of it. Then now we've finally pivoted off of 25 sats, which, if you look left, stemmed back to March 18th or March 17th. That was St. Patrick's Day. Yes, green. Thank you for the lighting. You knew, you read my mind. Okay, so ascending broadening wedge, where you have two diverging upsloping trend lines. It is inherently a bearish, in this context, bearish continuation pattern. Can be used as a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, where you run up and then you form this pattern after the run up. That's why it's a reversal. So I mean, just a bearish pattern, and then, like, you know, right now, currently, we could probably just make adjustments here. We just left this alone. I mean, I guess we can just do it now, whatever. There you go. So just a wider pattern. Okay, you impulse down, and now you're just chopping, and you're topping out at the 50 MA. You can't break to higher highs. We can fib it too if we want, all right? Just looks like a flag, right? Slightly upsloping consolidation after an impulse down. That's bearish behavior. You're at the 236, okay? So 236, a lot of times, a lot of flags don't go beyond the 236. They stay at the 236 and then they dump. So we have not made proper retraces, but sometimes you're not if you're incredibly weak, if there's no demand, all right? So there you have it, making an adjustment on the pattern and still within the parameters of the downsloping channel. Okay. Great. Are we cool? Are we cool? Yeah. Benito coin. Great. Now I'm going to look at some chat. Thanks so much for the 200 people still tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate y'all. NIO scrub stock. Yeah, HG, get wrecked, dude. Cocaine ETF. I don't think they have ETFs for illegal substances or something. Well, it's weird. Cannabis is weird because it's legal in a lot of places, but still federally illegal in Schedule 1. Hello, Bitcoin Jedi. Magic the Krakening says all he sees is burgers. Do you see burgers, man? John Lara, thanks for the $1.23. The 123. Thanks, dude. What will TA give us then? Ant Kith, a non-believer of TA, even though... Do you really need to see it? Do I need to pull it up one more time? Everyone's talking about Ripple, okay? And everyone's like, what's going to happen tomorrow? And if you can't tell me what happens tomorrow on Ripple, TA's fake. And it's like, really, man? We really have to do this again? Because I don't like doing it. One sec. Lolly wants to see T-God. What a weird ticker, man. T-God. That's from Diablo 2. Does anyone remember Thunder Gods or whatever? I think. What was it? The Javelins, the Javazons, Amazons? Some people will get that. Most won't. Don't worry about it. Give me a second. So I can make and Kith say what will TS give it? What will it give us? Because everyone's seen this now at this point, pretty much. Except newer people. Which Ankith is, I think, new in here, so. Okay, Ankith. This is what TA gives us, okay? This is it, man. This is Ripple, September 14th, a trade setup, okay? I just hit the play button, that's all I have to do. Hit this play button. Won't let me scale out, dude. That's weird. Jeez, man. This sucks. Here it is. That's what it gives us, dude. Okay? We wait for pattern development. And then we make plays. Now we're waiting for pattern development again. We're trying to find something. We think we see a rectangle, but it is unknown. Okay, at this point. So, believe me, dude. I don't know what it would take for you to even believe in the TA at this point. Okay. Great. Anyway. I'm going to keep looking at chat, alright? Been live for 49 minutes now. Remember, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that's up. You create the future. There you go, Bitcoin Jedi. Get motivated, dude. Dangerous is your middle name, literally, or just figuratively? Actually, let's go to Quad box. Look around the market, different cryptos. Masteron, we already looked at Ripple. Look, remember, if you're new in here, we look at Ripple at the top of the hour and at the beginning of the show, every single show. So asking me about it, asking me about doing Bitcoin, doing Ethereum, doing Ripple, it's just like, there's no point because I do it already. What's the use of TA? Hopefully he's convinced now, maybe. Reading chat. What's up, Samson man? Spock? Hello? I think so, Samson man. Okay. John Morris says no more scrubby coins, dude. Y'all call the shots. You know that. Okay. Most shows won't cover S coins, but I will if you want it. Okay. Y'all make this show, not me. Prodigal Tara says, "Oh, the irony: the trade of illegal substances basically created crypto." Get wrecked, dude. Even though it's all traceable, right? Well, unless you use Monero. There you go, Jonathan Baker. What's about Danny Duckworth? Glad you're here, dude. Thomas Being, hello, coming in from Zimbabwe. Bitcoin changing lives out there. Heck yeah, man. Happy to hear it, okay? Very, very happy to hear it. Insane Venmo gains. Okay, let's just... So it sounds like charting might be off the, yeah, like... Okay. Oh, God. Look at the sell-off, too, man. 4 hour. Bearish inside bar closed right on the 4 hour. Ugh. Hey, closing the parameters probably of a channel, right? Oh, my God. You're right. Thank you. Whoever that was.
What's our V-Chain King doing today, Mr. Ray?
Well,
V-Chain doing things.
we'll look at it right after T-Gods. Okay. Thanks, Julia. That Moon Boy, I'm sure, is, well, I don't know. Is Vet Moon Boy still alive? Does Vet Moon Boy also count as Seth? So Vet Moon Boy's also a ghost? Or, I don't know the storyline, how it works. Okay. Does your alternate reality also go as a ghost? We'll find out. It ran up above the 1618, all the fib extensions, and then it's closed below all of them. Huge volume, huge selling, my god. And the bearish divergence today with a close, with a higher high than your previous high. There it is. There it is. On both oscillators on the 4 hour. Not necessarily the daily, but you know, just looking at it here. There you go, man. There you go. Crazy, man. Just insane volatility. Thanks, God, for crypto, man. Nice coffee. Irwin coffee. Here comes more volatility. What? Oh yeah, selling off a little bit, right? Oh, Larley says all hail Diablo. What? Inverse Jesus, man. John Laura, probably. It's a home game, so I think, right? It's not at College Station. I think last year was at College Station. And we had Jalen in, so it looked harder than it was. What about Walmart? Low tariff affect the price action? Not sure. I think that most of their revenue comes from the States. I know it's global. Well, there he is, man. He's stuck.
Bow to your sensei.
That Moon Boy tipped $25. I'm still here, stuck in a channel grounded to this earth. Jealous of Seth though, considering his SpaceX program.
Wait, so did Seth literally create copyright infringement on Axe Capital by creating Axe Space Program? And what do you think Donald Trump's Space Force is going to do about this, man? That's probably going to play into, you know, that's going to play a role, man. Okay, United States Space Army is not going to put up with that, dude. But if here's the crazy thing, and this might throw people off big time. If Seth started Axe Space Program, is it a space program full of ghosts? Did he recruit ghosts because he is in an alternate reality now? Or, you see what I'm saying? There are so many questions I have about this. It's not fair for you to not let us know. Okay, man? Thanks, dude, for the $25, man. Also,
V-Chain doing things.
okay. Alright. I'm sorry you're stuck on Earth, dude, okay? I'm very, very sorry. Speaking of, yeah, more volatility, right? Little false breakout and closed. What did we do? We ran up and closed, used that 20 MA and rejected it. Rejecting it again right now in the middle of bearishly engulfing our previous candle at 1.297 cents. There's 2 hours left on this 4 hour candle. Gosh dang it, man. Gosh dang it. Bear pull, bear flag.
We recruit humans looking to become ghosts.
Well, then you might want to check out the cocaine ETF that Chat's been talking about, dude, because I hear that they have a lot of people that maybe want to be ghosts. It's a wonderful area. You could do that, okay? Or something. I'm grasping here. I don't know. Thanks, SpaceX, for the $10 contribution. That's just mine.
V-Chain doing things.
But it's bearish. Bear pull, bear flag. It's following Bitcoin pretty freaking well, right? Pretty freaking well. Remember when Bitcoin broke its wedge? Look, you were forming a different type of wedge, right? They were both rising wedges, but in different contexts, right? This was a reversal pattern, and then Bitcoin was actually a bearish continuation rising wedge. So they both played out perfectly. They both hit the measure move, and now they're both forming bear pull, bear flag combinations. Okay, so following to the master, BTC. Yes, VeChain strongly correlated its price action to Bitcoin. All right. We didn't even, we touched the 382. Swing out of swing low. We touched it. Reverse our price action. That is your first common fib node where you look to see if we will break to the downside. Oh, look, a Russian bot commented on one of my static videos now. He spoke in Russian. I know Crypto Conrad and CCCP Probst could read it, but none of us can, okay? He probably said, for the motherland, OCN, all in. Okay. So what are you doing? Also in the short term. Impulse down. We can fib here. We don't really need to. You probably hit the 382 or 50%. Who cares? You're not even threatening your previous highs. So long-term, more long-term and short-term fibs are terrible. They're just bearish. Doing bear stuff. B-Trail said he's too high for this. Okay, there you go. SpaceX. We have a lot of people high on pot stocks and pot literally itself. Okay, so this is going over a lot of people's heads, but we're working on it. Okay. Seth is Space Ghost. Mind blown, indeed, Prodigal Taurus. And this is just crazy, dude. Did I see how Tilray rose $80 pre-market, then dumped to fill the gap, then took off again? Yeah, it went from a high of the day, 300 rally, to $150 at the low of the day. Just, you just don't see volatility like that too much. It's just not an everyday occurrence, all right? So it was a special day on both markets. Bitcoin still rejecting that 618 at 64.45. Still rejecting it. Can I make a soundboard of Donald Trump saying Space Force? I guess now. There was no reason to, but now we have SpaceX competing against Space Force. Yes. Someone posted to me in a PM, and I'll implement it today. Okay. Bitcoin Jedi says we have had a space military operations force for decades, but we've not had space military operation memes before. And that is a huge deal, Bitcoin Jedi. Just remember that. This is a tough hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Donald Trump. Unbelievable, man. JR killing me today. All right. These zingers are just copious in amount. Provoski, translate for us, please. Come in, Provoski. Gas, Stevie? Oh, I don't see one on, man. The dividend of Neo. Wow, we haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah. We'll look at it, EOS, and then we'll look at gas. Okay. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. Did you miss ADA Frey? No, we didn't look at it. I'll put it on the list.
Apologies for the confusion, my fellow stoners. But if you are confused, now you know how I feel when the company I'm shorting has a higher price after an announcement their CEO is under criminal investigation than before.
Yeah, well, remember the big question, Seth's Ghost. Thanks again, dude, for the $10. Friggin' love you, man. Friggin' love you. The big question was, who will win? Will Soy Boy Elon Musk win, or will the TA win? Because the TA is extremely bullish conditions at low-risk areas after a breakout of a falling wedge pattern. That falling wedge within the parameters of another bullish pattern, which is that right angled and descending broadening formation in an overall bullish trend. Remember, everything bearish is just less reliable when everything is bullish, right? Our power is sapped as a bear in a bull market, right? And you've got like the stock itself and the indices of that market are all bullish. So you're just like, everything's so bullish, man. So look at VET scrubbing out at the 20 MA below all 3 MAs on the 4 hour. Go figure. Quite possibly setting up for lower prices, much lower prices, because we already looked at it, right? We know the measure move of this pattern from the top to the bottom, puts us at half a cent, essentially half a cent. All right. There's again Seth's Ghost, the Gizmo. Gonna look at EOS now. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, man. That's right, we looked at this yesterday. It's just terrible, dude. It's just like this extremely scrubby trend that's been going on since April. Yes, late April. And hey, guess what? Guess what you're doing, man? We'll make an adjustment. I can see this wick peeking out a little bit. Let me just a little bit right there. Make it pinpoint accurate. Gotta be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touch points, and still within the parameters of it. When we make that small adjustment, make sure it's perfect. And I'm sorry, man. Like, I know you broke down. You keep making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, but then you all of a sudden start making higher lows than your previous lows. And what's happening? You could easily just make an adjustment on the bottom trend line and include everything here. But I just think that what's happening, you have the bearish pattern, the ascending broadening wedge, and then like after a huge impulse down, you have one upsloping trend line and then one horizontal trend line, and that equates to a right angled and ascending broadening formation, which is a bearish pattern within a bearish trend. High reliability of a bearish breakout. Okay, so the next time, I'm serious. So now that we have validity to this pattern, we have the right touch points on the bottom and top. You gotta have two on one side, two on the other. Next time we make a failure to break and touch this top trend line, we have an extremely high chance of breaking down, plummeting, and then maybe possibly breaking out of this pattern. Okay.
Weekly candles on EOS are funny. Every single of the last 5 or 6 candles starts or closes at exactly the same bottom.
Hey, Candle Nerd. Thanks for the $10, man. The jizz, man. Are you talking about here? 1 and 2. What about down here? You can still, on the weekly, really see that ascending broadening wedge, which is hilarious, right? That is just a flag. One could argue and say touch point 1 and 2 now, and then 3 on the top side. A bear pole, bear flag on the weekly. That looks bad. Okay.
That's on the USDT version BDW.
Hold on, let me I'm looking. Oh yeah, so that's weird. Yeah, your candle body closes are all the same. Holy crap. Interesting. Yeah, fixed price, right? Just sideways. I don't know, man. You know, reading into it. I'm looking at the Poloniex. I guess I could look at Binance. Yeah, just going sideways. Okay, going sideways. There's not much data. We look at the weekly on these, right? EOS tether pairs. There's just not much data. So yeah, just going. And guess what? If you look up Candle Nerd, I think you do for the $10 again, the $20 man. If you look up before it broke down on that weekly, you can see how we just had that lateral movement going sideways, just kind of like a bearish rectangle. And you're probably just forming you just have a bearish rectangle going on now, right? So nothing that crazy. Okay. So you think just because you think the TA is going to be disrespected, those zaps, because you believe in EOS? Hey man, more power to you, man. More power to you. we're very close to breaking out of this trend we've been in since the end of April. And I wouldn't read too much into, you know, those candle body closes like that. It's just fixed price.
Probably means nothing, just noticed it and was like WTF. Seems pretty tough for that exact thing to happen without manipulation.
What's weird, it's like your volume kind of, I don't know, like really since the beginning of it, it was kind of the same amount of volume too, right? Yeah, just again, I think the psychology of it is a fixed price, okay? Someone is holding the price up. They don't want it to go below $4.95. They just don't want it to, okay? Whoever has the ability to do that, the composite operator, all right? And that's what these patterns are. That's what a right-angled and descending, or excuse me, right-angled and ascending broadening formation is. That's exactly what this is. A fixed price is the reason why we make higher highs. We make this kind of upsloping price action, because when you have someone that has so many buy orders, there's too much demand at this price, the bots just say, okay, we're turning prices around, we're going to shoot up, we're going to run to the upside, and then the rally begins, and we run up, and then eventually, the demand diminishes, start showing bearish divergence on oscillators, and then break down, and then plummet most of the time in these patterns, okay? But hey, nevertheless, congratulations on your, you know, higher lows than your previous lows, okay? But not higher highs, okay? You're making lower highs than your previous highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. You get it. It's all over and over and over. And sometimes after extremely bearish trends like this that are just incessant, they just don't stop, they finally stop, and you start forming consolidation over the course of a month, right? This is a month-long development of consolidation, upsloping consolidation that is not really threatening our previous swing high. So the fact that this is not threatening our previous swing high gives us probably a higher chance of breaking to the downside, okay? Not even come, you got like probably the 786, okay? And then broke down. And look what you did. Impulse down, now forming a bearish consolidation pattern after the impulse down. Whatever, man. Okay, let's, oh my god, I'm so behind. No exit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin. Okay. Ooh, big rejection, right? Big rejection, man. Low volume, back to normal, back to being scrub volume again, right? Just deep within the middle of the bear flag, okay? There's nothing abnormal about anything until we break the upside of this flag, okay? You just had high volatility because of trader things, because of leverage, okay? That's what creates this crazy $550 swing from the lowest low of 6,100 all the way to the highest high of 6,550, something like that, okay? So positive momentum sucks, right? You got a couple positive histogram wicks, and guess what? With this kind of price action, you're gonna round out and go back to neutral and probably start making lower or negative momentum, all right? Crazy, man. We scroll through some chat real quick because I've not been engaging as much as I probably should or want to, okay? The moon is fake, Urban says. Was put there in 1908. Chicago. Hey, 1908, man. Guess what? Something funny fact about that 1908, the Chicago World Fair. So there's a landmark in Birmingham called Vulcan, and that's like the god of iron, okay, or something, steel, something, and that's where like the Iron Bowl comes from, Alabama versus Auburn, and that's like really how Birmingham became a thing. But Vulcan is kind of like the mascot, or you know, that is okay. Anyway, Vulcan came from that 1908 Chicago World Fair, and it's up today in Homewood, Alabama, and you can see it from afar. Okay, so really cool that you brought up that 1908 World Fair, Urban. Okay, man. But yeah, it seems like the moon was also traded in that event, that fair. Okay. Memes are an advancement of our culture and technology. Well, I think they've been there for a long time, right? Isn't there like a memist, a guy who studied memes a long time ago? I think so, man. Hey, Trent 258525. Wow, man. That's a lot of Trents, man. You need to do a better job, man. Just make your name Trent 1 or something, okay? Because that's pretty far back in the Trent rankings on the world, okay? Not good. But thanks for the sub, dude.
Shorts finally crept over 40K during afternoon dip for first time since last short squeezed a couple of months ago. Someone decided to do it again, gave us a $400 pump, and some temporary volume. Now we back to normal.
Back to Inverse Kangs. Bitcoin analyst, thanks for the $10 contribution. Talking about the Bitcoin short chart. Because we can take a look, man, okay? Yeah, man. Your all-time highs, you did not hit all-time highs. Despite anything you believe, running up like this. All-time highs is 40,723. We didn't even test the candle body high close, much less the wick. So it ran up, got very, very close, but decided to crap out, okay, afterwards. So yeah, looking tired, looking real tired. I think at this point, you know, we haven't messed with this in a minute. You could probably just, at this point, just, you know.
Did you say Homewood, Alabama? I'm from the only other Homewood in America, Homewood, Illinois. True story.
That's awesome. So there's only 2 Homewoods in America. Do you know this for a fact? Did you Google that, man? That's a pretty cool stat, man. But did I hit you right in the feels? Seth's Ghost Man in the feels. Oh yeah, man. Oh, it feels so good. Very interesting, man. Very cool, dude. So, thanks, man, for just all the ongoing support, contributions, man. It means everything, okay? Freaking love you, dude. So, okay, we just got this little uptrend going on, I guess you could say. Whatever, and if you wanted to, maybe, sure, you could probably include all of it. Yeah, include the chop up here, too. But you don't get, like, any respect at all. Like, nothing makes sense. So why would we do that? Nothing makes sense. Okay, so that's it. That's what's happening. That's how we're doing it with the SPY. That's how we're doing it with the Dow Jones Industrial. Same thing, impulse down, and you just have a rally, okay? Alright, man. Did not make all-time highs, but upsloping, okay? Alright. Let's go to Ethereum real quick, knock it out. Not much more to talk about with Ethereum, you know, it's just Coinbase.
What's the song playing right now, Mitch?
Song playing right now, Julia, is Polarized, 7 lines, featuring Shaw's Sparks. Okay? Julia, thanks so much for the 16, 18 golden mean contribution. I'm telling you, soon it will be done. But we understand that, you know, what we're working on, I guess that emoji ball is just special, really special.
Looks like DGB/BTC. Looking bullish for a swing, or what you think?
Hey, Jordan J, man, thanks for the $10 contribution, man. Look at DGB. Thanks, dude. Yeah, man. But, yeah, Julia, we're, I know Chalen's working hard on it. It should be done within the next couple days, few days, right? For your approval and stuff, so. Ooh, I don't know, man. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. I think you broke out maybe, but dude, no volume, and you better be very careful. And I'm gonna show you after we get done with Ethereum and Ripple with DGB why you should be careful in this situation. All right. To the BTC pair, it's maybe a little different on the US dollar pair. Okay, so possibly a rising wedge, whatever. I think you had an impulse down. Nice little impulse up because you had that triple MACD bullish divergence, the bullish divergence on the RSI, hitting that 1414 fib extension. Good for you. That's awesome. That's why we had the impulse up. And then right up here, we had a bearish divergence, formed a miniature rising wedge, broke out of it, almost hit the measure move. We're off by like $2. And then pivoted and ran up again. When we found that pivot, we made adjustments. We said touch point 1 and 2, now 3. And that's it. We're not making higher highs. We're making common retraces, right? Yeah, look, common retrace from swing high to swing low. You're not breaking above the 618. You've wicked and you've been rejected 3 times on the 4 hour, that 618, which is the last line of common retrace from swing high to swing low, okay? So that's theory, man. Quite possibly setting up for lower prices, but we'll see. It very well, yeah, whatever, man, could break the upside. Okay, stay within the parameters of the chop, the consolidation, all of this, okay? Sorry, my music's finished, right? All right, and then others can make the argument, right? Using all the chop, literally all of it, it's nothing, right? That's not the way you do it. That's not the way it looks. White space right there. What is the pattern even anyway? Is it triangle, price contraction? Okay, man. We're just going to use what makes the most sense. This makes the most sense for now anyway, okay? Trying to make sense of it. All right. Then overall, extremely bearish. But the falling wedge. Yes, a falling wedge pattern. Let's look at the daily. How does it look on the daily? Looks pretty decent with bullish divergence, and wow. The heck? Can you tip Cardano? You can tip what's on Coinbase, except ETC. Streamlabs is just, I don't know why. They haven't even implemented it yet. You can't even do that. So you can only tip me for TTS, right? On the stream, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Okay, those are the only ones right now. All right. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. Sorry, getting through some of this chat, and then we're, well, you know what? Let's go to Ripple, and then we'll knock out DGB. Okay, maybe a rectangle. Look at it on the hourly, right? Look at the 60-minute. You just see, okay, this makes sense, right? And then people are going to be like the argument, touch point 1 and 2. 1 and 2, and it's a triangle. I don't know, man. Like, whatever. You're just reaching at that point. That's fine. I just think 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2 on the top side, and it's just going lateral. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Day trader's dream right here. Okay, so failing though. Failing to make this high again. Definitely failing. Bearishly engulfing, actually. You bearishly engulfed on this previous candle body close on the hourly, but still holding above the 20 MA and the heart line for now. Okay. Interesting to see if we break down again, but remember the rule of 3. 1, 2, 3. You failed 3 times to break below this price, which is a good sign. But your issue is, better be careful, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder on the hourly with the neckline right here. Look, you're rallying to try to make higher highs than your previous highs, and you're failing right now. 3 times you failed. 1, 2, 3. You can see the wicks right there. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you for your info, really appreciate it. Up the good work, bro.
Hey, Anon, man, thanks for the $10 contribution. Did you mean to be Anon, or... Looks like we have a Monero VeChain party in the tip jar today. Sorry, Julia. We'll get that golden mean ratio. It's gonna look sexual. Okay. It's gonna look awesome. Yeah, once the stream ends, follow it, man. I'll hit you back, man. What's up, Patrick Wright? TA is depressing for EOS. Yeah, it's pretty gross, man. Been live for 1 hour and 23 minutes. If you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. Do we even have 100 likes? I don't even check these days. Oh yeah, wow. We should have had fireworks a minute ago, right? Boom. Celebration, okay. Okay. Let's go to DGB, to BTC. Alright, let me make my adjustments, okay. Rising wedge pattern, very, very clear as day, but we need to make our adjustments, alright? Been in a downtrend since our highest high on July 9th. It's been nothing but pain and despair, alright? I'm going to make adjustments here, so just calm down. Everyone relax. Everyone remember this huge descending, broadening wedge. Made a partial decline, failed to touch the bottom trend line, and rallied like the Jesus man. Measured from the widest, tallest areas, the whole pattern from the low to the high. That was the measured move. Hit it perfectly. TA was respected beautifully there. But things change. And I guess what I can do is just, I don't know, clean it up a little bit, since what do we need it for anymore? It's just going to kind of get in the way of what's happening right now. All right. Beautiful pattern. Oh, give me the 4 hour. It's on my hourly. Chris. So in the short term, just the short term, since, again, July 9th, been in a bear trend. That's okay. That's okay. You've got support and stuff, right? Hit like a 95% retrace, making a higher low than our previous low. Now we're rallying, all right, but you are at high levels of risk in a downtrend, showing extremely nasty levels of bearish divergence with your very small little pattern, okay? What are you talking about, Ray? What are you talking about, man? Don't be talking about DGB, dude. Alright. This will probably morph into a bear flag of some sort, right? Here you have it, man. Just a little rising wedge with MACD, a little flash of severe levels of bearish divergence at critical areas of resistance. High risk, low reward to no reward. Alright? Beautiful validity to our channel with the heart line here. Hey, Danny F91, thanks for the follow, man, on Twitch. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Party lights. Holy crap. So about Crypto Broke Man. So anyway, from a swing out, a swing low, we probably retrace 50% of the way, right? Standard retrace after an impulse down that started at the beginning of the month, okay? There it is. Hey, we're at the 50% retrace. Dow theory, after impulse is down, you most commonly retrace 50% of the way where we are. What we've done is we've developed a bearish reversal pattern with bearish divergence on the MACD at critical areas of downsloping resistance. Do you understand? All these coinciding variables are bearish. They are not good. They are not indicating higher prices. They're indicating lower prices soon. All right? DGB to BTC, at least in the short term, all right? Jordan, man, let me know if that helps, dude. Okay? I understand what you're saying, but it's actually inverse. It's actually high risk. Unless you're talking about shorting, then you've got a lot of indication to believe that you've got low risk with the pattern divergence and the critical areas of resistance, all right? Let's say you're alert up. If we break it and start making crazy pumping on volume and stuff, okay, different story, but dude, the volume's terrible. It's been terrible, okay? Your volume sucks so bad making this bearish pattern, making slightly higher highs. This is just screaming to break down. Sure thing, buzz apps. Is it buzz or just buzz? Because I kind of feel like weird saying buzz, right? People say, that's not professional, man. Thanks for being here, Dave Jones, man. Vulcan married Aphrodite. Made her nice jewelry. Interesting. Does Vulcan know Celebrimbar? I know they're different universes, but they're like the same guy in a way. Yeah, if anyone knows who Celebrimbar is, bonus points for you. Don't Google it either. Okay. Diego, man, I'm doing quite well. How are you doing, dude? Can you tip on YouTube? You can tip on YouTube. If anyone wants to tip, it's in the description below. Okay, you can tip in fiat or cryptocurrency if you're new. All right, and again, thanks so much for the 213 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube, and we've been live for an hour and 30 minutes now. Remember to hit that like button, that bell, that's up. Thank y'all. Okay. Sorry, I'm just behind on chat. Okay. Seth Ghost. Oh, Danny says he lives near Seth Ghost. He's always in Homewood. You visit from time to time, Seth? When you go there, did time forget you, man? Did things change, dude? Okay, now that I have Seth's information on it, he was born at Chicago Heights Hospital. All in. We're gonna hack you or something. What's up, Matus G? What about? What about indeed? Sorry, I'm just behind. I'm trying to get... There's a lot of chat today. There's a lot, okay? So, forgive me. What is Google's? What is Google's? Googles.com, man. Hey, Thane Brooker, thanks for the sub on YouTube, the Juice, man. New Yorker says he liked and Bell clicked. Really appreciate that, New Yorker, man. Okay? Really appreciate it. What do I think is causing the XRP price change? Slanted inverse head and shoulders. Finding a higher low. Looking left. Found that shoulder from September 8th or 9th. That was my reasoning for taking a position there. But, again, I'm sure there was news of something, right? Mojo, could someone chime in? Because we had a lot of XRP people yesterday, none today. While you XRP people need to stay consistent and stop, you know, going on vacation after one pump, okay? We need you back here every day. Yes, Jonathan. Yes. Okay, that's it, man. Let's go to gas. Okay, I'm going to have to rechart this. We have not looked at this in a long time, alright? Last time we looked at it, we had a falling wedge and hit target on the falling wedge. Okay, beautiful trade and then dump to see ya. Okay. This was an old Patreon setup from another, when I was at that other organization. Okay, so... Sorry, this is loud, I think. I'm probably a bit, I think we're good now. Okay. Man, that's like perfect, dude. Holy crap. Let's see if it makes sense, though. Not so much Heartline respect. We use the wick though. Hey, Joe Goat. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. Welcome. The Jesus, man. Any questions about technical analysis, hit us up in the chat or my Discord. If you want to keep the conversation going, the best way to do it is hitting up my Discord. Okay. Where we have a lot of people conversing throughout the day and night. Okay. Where crypto never sleeps. Well, pivoted here. Respect and resistance here. Man. So much support here. We're so much respect on the 25% trend line. Heartline, not so much. But look, man, this is it, dude. We're using the wick. Yeah, we're using it. And 1 and 2, too. Right? Back from April 25th and from July 10th. Those are the two on the bottom. And then you got 1, 2, and 3 on the top. Okay. So, definitely just a bear trend, right? Beautiful wedge. Another wedge. Oh, my God. And now we are really close to supports. Well, we actually are below all supports right now. Gross. Okay. And we can use fib extensions now. Let me, cleaning up. Let's see what's happening. Swing out of swing low. Okay, fell below the 1618, but could not sustain prices below it for long. Now we're currently just right at it, trying so hard to get back up there, okay? What do we have going on? We just had this little uptrend, then we got towards the top of the downsloping channel and broke out bearishly, and now you're just in a new little downtrend, right? A lot of these coins did that, okay? Was this just a... Nah, man, it was just a channel, I think. That makes sense. Makes lots of sense. Duh. Alright, perfect. Yeah, you gotta make adjustments. You have to see what makes the most sense. You got 2 touch points on the bottom and 2 on the top. And then you got candle body close respect right here on the heart line. Twice. Okay, so now we broke down. Now we're in just this new little downtrend. And showing some bullish divergence. Yeah, triple MACD, bullish divergence in fact, on gas. But still remember the trend you're in. 1, 2, 3. Don't think you're showing it on the RSI, but I'm going to double click to make sure, okay? Alright. Just double bottoming. So, you know, double bottoming with lower lows, it's okay. It's just, it's not technically divergence. That's not how you, there's no class B divergence on RSI. It doesn't exist. So, holding above the 75% trend line of our fib channel tool, but just remember the overall trend, no pattern development right now. There's no pattern going on right now. Okay. If there was, we'd look at it, we'd recognize it, and we'd identify it and chart it and plot it. But there's no pattern. We had a huge impulse down, we had a upsloping consolidation, bearish consolidation, and then broke out. Okay. So that is what's going on, and we're right at that 1618 fib extension, all right? Don't want to fall below this for good reason. On this Binance chart, I don't know, there's probably more data on other ones, but on this chart, there's nothing left but a stupid wick down here at 151 sats. You'll be in outer space, man. It's not good. It's not good. And, you know, whatever. From a swing high to swing low to swing high. Retraced, we're hitting this, here, let me show you. You're hitting that 786 now. Trying to like double bottom off of it, but you're still below the 20, 50, and 200. Just had a death cross on gas, a death cross and a bear trend. That sucks. Jeez, man. What do you even want? It's just bad news. So what's this music? Base Nectar covering gas? Yes, Base Nectar. That song. This song's called Horizons. Okay, Horizons. Music's a little loud. Crap. Really? Should be good now. Yep, Coca-Cola and Constellation Brands. The weed juice. Weed cola. Man. Weed cola. They're going to find a way to get people addicted to weed by infusing sugar in it. Wow. That's real cool, dude. Gotta give it to them. Gotta give it to multi-billion-dollar corporations, conglomerates, alright? What was before Horizons? I don't know, man. It's on, oh, Chasing Heaven, seems like. Danny? Makes sense. Okay, gas and beat. Okay, then that's it, man. You're like making all-time lows pretty much. And besides the stupid fat finger, would you consider that? I don't know. Candle body close. Just go. The lowest candle body close we ever made was the lowest major swing low we've seen. That was in August, mid-August. Since then, we're making higher lows, but we don't know if this is the next major swing low. We don't know. What's up, Colby McCord, man? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I don't know if, you know, y'all like the haircut or not, alright? Let's just go short, okay. Okay. Let's go to another scrub coin that looks very, very similar to this. Just a little less bad, okay? Just a little less bad. You gotta be kidding me, man. It's just like, same story. All these BTC pairs are going through an altcoin ice age, okay? Your highest high was back in May 3rd. A huge breakdown. Absolutely terrible. But hey, you know what, man? I know there's a lot of white space. I know there is. But you can kind of clearly see that there's maybe, just maybe, just cleaning it up a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Do you see it, man? Do you see a huge falling wedge on 88 of BTC? And do you see that we're at the top of it, setting up for lower prices, and next time we go lower, we're going to be very, very close to inception prices or below inception prices back from December 2017. So we very well could be setting up for a trade. There could be a trade setting up, on ADA, but we got to understand that ADA is just garbage. It's been such a garbage performer for 2018. The entire year, right? Like most. Okay, so we do have that channel down here. I know that we just deleted it, but look, you know, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we do, I think, have a very large wedge that's been going on for multiple months, like 4 months, going on 5 months, or something. Okay, so interesting, large pattern. What I'll do real quick, just delete this so you can see it. Do you see it, man? I see it, Ray. I see it. Okay. Cool stuff, man. My music, dude. Whew. Been live for 1 hour and 41 minutes, man. Remember to hit that like button, bell, and sub. If you're enjoying these wedges, you're enjoying these channels, you're enjoying the TA. Thanks. Dave Jones, what about Yanni coin, dude? Dave Jones respects the TA, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kiki. Oh, you wouldn't call it a wedge, you just call it a right-angled and descending broadening formation. Okay. TA and tuna fish. What's up, Tim, man? Peace be upon you. Scrolling up real quick, right? I'm on alternate chat, alright? Gave a couple people some axes, okay? Which is a good thing. It's your wrench. Cool. Alright, Copper Crypto, have a good one, man. Absolutely, Tim, man. Anytime, dude. Any freaking time. Let's get those fib extensions back, okay? I think we're below the 1272 at this point. Oh, okay. Right at the 1272. Look what we're doing. Touching that 1272. Hey, nice, man. You had that little false breakout, didn't you? Hey, this is a good sign, man. This is a good sign. Hold on. See it? I'll make an adjustment here. Two upsloping, diverging trend lines. Just a miniature, possible, ascending, broadening, wedge. Okay. Still within the... But they, look, the 1272, it's a low risk area. Low risk area, okay. Interesting. Okay. Thanks so much for the 201 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Still, after all this time. Am I looking at any interesting ICOs? No, I'm not. I don't look at ICOs. We like using technical analysis to look for trade setups and impending price action versus to the upside or downside, right? So. Yeah, whatever, man. Let's go to link real quick. Okay, and uptrend. Okay. A huge falling wedge. And, people can make the argument this was the touch points, right? Whatever. I don't know, man. 1 up here, 2 and 3, and we broke out of it, okay? And we said the target swing on to swing low and put us at a 50% retrace, and we're on our way. We're above 382 again. That's wonderful.
Always gotta slice off some daily technical analysis with you, and it's the real Jeeves, this Wizard Viking King. You are the best in this space. Thank you infinitely, and we appreciate that you keep the crystal ball out of it. Cool face. Cool face. A-okay. A-okay.
Hey, One Man Army, dude. Thank you so much, dude, for the $6.25. Really appreciate that, man. Thanks for all the love and support you've been showing for all these ongoing months, man. It means everything, okay? Because I'm nothing without people like you, okay? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. What's up, Crypto Dave, man? John Miller, hello. Are you there? Are you there? See you at 6,106, man. See you there. All right. That's it. He always states that he ain't looking as he is, but his beard determined that that was a lie. What is that, Mari? That was Mari, right? Mari meme. Bringing the memes in, dude. I don't get it, though. What is that meme? What does that meme do? Let's buy more XRP. I don't know, man. We bought XRP, I believe, at a prudent level. And we were rewarded for that, right? Mark D, are you up 1.7 million, man? Because if you are, dude, you should buy us all a beer. Okay, dude? Thanks, man. And congratulations if that's true. It's really true. All right. It's Mari. Yeah, okay. Okay, nothing more to talk about. 6106. And that's the primary target, and then your secondary target 6987 if we get there. May not ever get there, okay? You got all this resistance right here. It's going to be very, very difficult breaking that. I don't know how one would, all right? Okay. Now, real quick, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make an adjustment here. We're going to go with our fib channel in this uptrend. There it is. Perfect. All right. Sweet, man. Okay, see you up there. You made 100K on Tilray, 155 calls. Congratulations, man. What's up, Nick Brabant, man? Good day. Good day, mate. Alright, from Australia. Saying, I'm trying to be Australian in a southern accent or something weird, okay? One Man Armor says, always listening to you guys. Days are hard to chat lately. Hope your hump day is all good. Into hood. Right back at you, One Man Army. Thanks again, dude. Tron Connect. Want some Tron Connect, man? You got any more of that Tron, man? Remember when Tron was a meme coin and now it's just it's a shell of itself these days? What a joke. No cabo. Interesting. Okay, let's go to Tron Connect. If you tip me $3.33, Tron Connect falls in the jar. If you didn't know that. Crazy stuff. Crazy world. Oh, what's this, man? A bear trend for crypto? Nuh-uh. Dude, no way. No freaking way. Yeah, man. Sorry. It's terrible. Touch point 1, 2, and 3. Rising wedge, but rising wedge did not hit the measure move. Decided to pivot. Had that bullish divergence, okay. Finally played out. Didn't have it on the RSI. Pivoted, ran up. Possible bull flag. We broke out, but it's just no volume really, nothing special. Okay, we did measure it though. If you had the breakout, the measure move was at 348 sats. So again, man, looking for bullish setups and bear trends like this, like just okay. I get the maybe a little double bottom action here. Okay, we saw that in other ones too. It's just nothing that special going on right now. Just in the midst of a very bearish trend. And we talked about the potentiality of a bull flag, and we just gave you the measure move of 348 if you cared. Okay, so what more do you even want? Okay, break you up a piece of that Kit Kat bar, or what is it? Break me off a piece of that football cream, fancy feast applesauce, something like that. We don't have the technology to know. Name that show. Oh, you want fun. That's right, I forgot. I actually didn't see it last night. I think you said it twice, but dude, sometimes, man, you do a lot of coins. We've analyzed a lot today, okay? Like 19 total between multiple analysis of the big three. We haven't looked at it in a while. It's super scrubby, man. But yeah, man, we'll look at it. All right. You just have to make adjustments. And don't blame me that all these scrubs look the same. I'm not being a cryptoist or a scrubbist. All right. Don't get mad at me, man. Fell below that 1618, man. Just hold on. Cleaning this up. Because it's been like a month or so. Or more. 2 months. Since this run up in the breakdown. What do you want from me, man? And that could be it. I think we have another wedge going on too, possibly. So we broke out of the wedge, dude. Are you kidding me? Show you this and I'll delete it and I'll Control Z. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3, breakout on elevated levels of volume. But we know we're bearish right now. We understand that. Okay.
Mitch, please could you give us your 3 best impersonations of other accents besides your glorious Alabama? And could you take a look at Vlad, please? Less scrubby.
Could you type that ticker? It sounded like plaque or something, the TTS, and I couldn't see it because it ran out of room. 3 accents. Okay. I'm very good with my Jamaican accent, man. Okay, man? I think that's my best one, man. I think I have a better Jamaican accent than my own Alabama accent, man. Okay? And then... oh, I can try Australian. How can you do that, mate? I can't believe it. I can't believe that fun was in a falling wedge and it'll break out, mate. God, it's so embarrassing. And then Jamaican, because I've talked to so many. Yeah, I've talked to so many Australians. It's very easy to emulate the way they talk, mate. Okay. And Jamaican is just cause I don't know. I've always just had the Jamaican accent or something, but I don't have a third one. I can try. Scottish or something. No, I can't do a third one. I don't have a third one. I don't have a third one, dude. I don't know. I can only do 2. I'm sorry. So tell me it again. What was it? Bat. Okay, bat. Gotcha. Bat. Thanks, Danny, man. for the 690, the Gizmo. I think Ray's lost his friggin' mind. Maybe so. Y'all give me a... Oh, yes, my Scottish accent. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I just, right now, I'm just, not saying stage fright, but just getting wrecked, dude. I can't even think of anything, man. Okay. So if you did break out, if it really was a real thing, the real deal, and you were Kangs. Oh yeah. Oh
what
yeah.
about your Californian IRL accent?
Of course. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I can't believe that we're actually going to get sushi with Becky. We're going to downtown Los Angeles and we're going to have a good time. We're going to meet some IRL streamers and we're going to have an awesome time. Okay. I don't know, man. Thanks for $3, LPLT, man. Oh my god. Looks like a bull flag maybe setting up right now. Possibly on fun. Which is good. That's a good thing. But we don't know if this is the swing high yet. We don't have the technology to know yet. Looking good though. Thanks, LPLT. Good reminder, dude. I lost my roots, man. I lost my roots with my Becky guy. Guess we do it on the bottom side. I don't know, man. It's almost like a broadening wedge at this point. We make an adjustment. We just had to make an adjustment because it fell out of what we would have had originally. We'll see how it holds, man. You're just diverging, right? You're two upsloping, diverging trend lines, right? On fun. We're gonna look at that right after this. I guess my lighting's screwed up, or just no one's. I guess no one's watching on Twitch anymore or messing with the lighting. I think it might be broken too. Yeah, I don't think I see anyone messing with it, so I think we're good. WTF, Echo Space, WTF indeed, man. What's happening? I can't believe he's doing this, man. You know, from your most previous high to this low, probably nothing special, right? Probably just a common retrace zone. Yeah, 618, you're struggling. The shorter term fibs, but if the pattern is for real, man. If we are for real, fibbing from up here, we could have an extremely nice move to the upside. You got confluence at the 382, the 1272. Okay, swing out of swing low, swing out of swing low. Two different swing highs with the same swing low. We can see this might be a very good target at 354 sats. Okay, confluence areas are very strong levels of resistance, all right, in this context. Perfect New Zealand. Oh my god. Crikey. Bob Marley for sure. So I'm Bob Marley and I'm a Kiwi, man. It sounds like. That's not a falling knife, mate. Yeah, we're going to bat right after this. I'm just getting through chat and then we're going to go. Blow the music and TA. Thanks, Tomcat. Really appreciate the kind words, man. I know you, dude. Here you go. Here's your Jesus axe, man. Do British, but British is so, it's so, I can't believe it talks like this. Oh, God. Dang it. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to think of, because there's so many dialects of British accents, right? There's like the really, really like I don't know why I can't do it. I figured I'd be able to do some phonetics, right? I'm trying, Riley. I'm trying hard. I was just gonna sound like an idiot when I do it, okay? I think that's the point, right? That's everyone wants me to sound dumb. Okay, here's your bat. Yeah, I mean that. Okay, here's your bat. Just like, well, that's a little off, right? 1 and 2 and 3 downtrend for now. Okay, making lower highs consecutively than our previous highs, but higher lows, and we're bouncing off that 25% trend line of our fib channel tool. Okay, which is fine. But remember, this stems back to January. This is I mean, this is legit Joe McDonald. McDonald, not McDonald. Thanks, man, for the sub on YouTube. GG's, man. You're either high as a giraffe's butt, or that voice was spot on. So bad. Take you off your call list. Alright, it's done. Ew. With Jimmy Fallon. What's up, Kappa Dappa? Good to see you again, man. Miss you, man. Kappa Dappa has his ranch, right? I think of course he does, right? Yeah, I think you got it. I think you're good. Scrubby indeed, Joe. Scrubby indeed. Thanks, Doug, man. No, you rock, dude. Stop talking about yourself. Okay. I know, it's like, I can think about it. I can think about it easy, but it's just tough executing, okay, when you're live in front of 191 people, alright? It's not easy. Thanks, Riley. Right back at you. Princess Riley, excuse me. With, 2 S's and 2 H's. It's like just an extended Princess Riley, right? Something like that. What is BAT good for? So that like Google can't take your. Well, that's Brave browser, right? I don't even know if they're the same. Oh my God, it's Mara Bazoo. Hello, good to see you, Mari Howski. Pinfold's Palace, thanks for the sub on YouTube, Jesus man. Thanks for all the new faces in here. Also grateful for the older faces, okay. So Barbara. Randy Bobandy. Good to see you, dude. Always good to see you, man. Missed my thoughts on BDC? Well, it's your lucky day, Randy, because it's now time for the local on the 8s. But we're going to finish analyzing this, and then we're going to go, okay? Not going to scam. Really, this wick right here really hurts you on any time, like you have this slightly down-sloping trend. Let's try to mess around with it, okay? Just the wicks, man. This volatility up here really screws with you. All right. Can't do that. Nope. Nah, man. It's stupid. That'll do it, though. We cannot use this because the angle of descent is too steep. Unless you wanted to try, I mean, using these touch points. I don't know if that's going to work, man. Okay. Steve PF, thanks for the follow on Twitch. The Jesus Man, thank you, dude. We appreciate it. I just don't know. No way. No way, man. You just can't. Nothing works using this top right here. You can't do it. So we're stuck with this. We're just stuck. Touch point 1 and 2, and then 3 on the bottom with the heartline respect right here and up here. So I'm sorry, but it's just ugly. It's very, very ugly when you get drops like that. Sometimes volatility makes it tough to chart. It does. Nothing you can do about it. Just deal with it. Fortunately, at least we know that we're respecting the 25% trend line of our downsloping channel that's been going on since January. Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down. Right. We have a fixed price around that 5,800 sat area, and now we're making lower lows than our previous low. We can look at fib extensions, right? Fib extensions, swing low to swing high. Oh, look where we're at. We're bouncing off the 1272. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Not really doing anything though. So you're bouncing off multiple levels of support, oscillator-wise, low. You had bullish divergence, bro, to the upside, but you're doing nothing. There's no demand. The volume's pretty gross. Not really doing anything. Okay. I don't know, man. Break this down sloping trend line. You have a breakout. You're gonna have a heart line and many other resistances all around, man. Okay. So you are in a slightly down sloping trend, but it's almost just like a no trend too. Okay, just because look at the highs and the lows. Okay, and one thing we could try, well, we can't, because if we tried it, we've already broken out. Look, and I'm just talking about like this, right? We could try it. We tried to do some sort of a channel, up sloping channel. Sorry, we broke that, right? We broke it. So it doesn't apply anymore. That's why the fib channel is going slightly down sloping and excluding this stuff right here. Okay? Now let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, continuing to get rejected at that 618. Selling off. See this? Rejection, rejection. Just stopped everyone out this long. Or excuse me, stopped everyone out this short. Destroyed and slaughtered and liquidated shorts down here that were selling, short selling on the breakout. Okay. So everyone was punished here. Everyone across the board. People taking lower risk. I mean, yeah, you had low risk up here, and it would have been legendary for that, but I was worried on our trade setup on the Patreon. I was worried about us not even getting the opportunity to run up one more time before breaking out. Because, look, maybe if you didn't have so many stupid FOMOers on the shorts, maybe we would not have done this, had this huge spike, all right, in volatility. Making barely any positive momentum, okay, lower highs than your previous highs with lower levels of positive momentum. That's bearish convergence. That's not good. That's terrible. And you can clearly see we're also wicking off not only the overhead resistance, but the 79% trend line of our fib channel tool. Okay, so multiple resistances that we failed to break and we're getting rejected at, all right? It's clearly a downtrend for now. 8,500, 7,400, 5,800, 58.59, 58.58. Okay. Bear pull, bear flag going on, setting up for quite possibly lower prices, right? Good, glad to hear it, BC Miner Man. Glad to hear it. Well, there you go, man. I'm just saying, like, if people were going short, expecting a partial rise, lower high than previous high, which we're still getting, and breaking down. And we may not be done, okay? We may not be done at all. Because if you completely just disregard that crap we just had. 1, 2. Okay, so just disregarding the crazy wick. 1, 2, 3. Still looks like a bear pull, bear flag, alright? Still looks like that upsloping consolidation after an impulse down on elevated levels of volume, alright? Alright, Mark, have a good one. We actually already did vet Anthony, man. I've been live for 2 hours and 11 minutes now. Holy crap. Whew. If you're enjoying this live stream, that like button, that bell, that sub. Hey, Modified Mafia hat. What's up, dude? Monty Python and the Holy Grail Sanders Studios, man. Yeah, it almost did modified. Holy crap, man. We were seeing it was just like, and all of a sudden, you talking about like 3 minutes after it dumped, it was already like up here. It was crazy, dude. Is Cornholio in the house tonight? Anyone? Does anyone know if Cornholio's here? He gets TP for his bear pole, bear flags. Thanks, Caldier. Really appreciate that. Okay. What do you want, man? We've analyzed this 3rd time today, maybe 4th. Hello, Andrew 6000. Sounds scary. Sounds scary. Sounds like a robot, right? What's up, Paul Wall, dude? I don't know, Paul Wall. I understand what you're saying, kind of, but like, dude, up here, we found it. We had that bottom down here. Found the quintuple MACD bullish divergence on the daily. Even before we formed this pattern, we found the bottom. Hey, Hardly Difficult, man. Thanks for the host on Twitch, the GS man. Glad to see you, dude, and hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, you and your 19 Jesus peoples. Thanks so much, dude. So we were able to find multiple bottoms here. Top here, once we broke the ascending broadening wedge we had plotted, it was like touch point 1 and 2, and ran up. We had a broadening top that hit the measure move, got rejected enough, and then huge breakdown. Bear pole, bear flag, bear pole, bear flag. Huge breakdown, 1, 2, 3, triple MACD, bullish divergence. Then we showed bullish divergence on the RSI, found that we ended up finding the bottom eventually with this, when this started forming. And you just coinciding variables, and then we began our ascent, and then we found our top up here with bearish divergence on both oscillators, and then we started showing negative momentum, making slightly higher highs on extremely low levels of volume, okay, man? And the top up here on the daily, bearish divergence with a rising wedge or an exhaustion flag, whatever you want to call it. And here, we found the bottom down here. Consecutive higher lows than our previous lows, ran out of steam. We also had bullish divergence here, broke to the upside, rising wedge. We found the bottom here and found the top here, then broke down, made higher lows. And this Viking night at the old place I was at, we hit 3,000 subs. The night before, it was like Christmas Eve. We looked at the shorts chart. It was making literal all-time highs. We have not literally touched all-time highs since, okay? We got close, very, very close, but never touched it. Then we had the largest short squeeze in the history of Bitcoin here, okay? So, I don't know. And then on the way down, right, we had all this stuff too. We found the bottoms. We found Class B on the daily, bearish divergence with the double top. Then we found our bearish cipher pattern, little brother bearish cipher pattern, broke down, made the target on this. I mean, dude, like, I get it. I know what you're saying. But, like, it's not predictable. Like, it's only predictable to people that know how to read charts, okay? And Bitcoin has been extremely predictable throughout this year. All right, throughout all this chop, a lot of stuff. Most stuff has worked out beautifully, all right? So, I know what you're saying, man. Sure, of course we could go sideways. That's fine. That's fine. That's very cool. No big deal. But I think from the 8,500 top, 7,400 top, the 58 bottom, we're in a downtrend for now, and we had a huge impulse down. Yeah, you're not just going to keep selling off and go into oblivion. You're going to sell off at $1,200, and then you're going to consolidate. You're not going to go down like $2,000 to $3,000 when we're not in like extremely FOMO levels like we saw back in January. You're going to drop $1,200, consolidate bearishly, and then break down again, drop, you know, $1,000. Okay, that's normally how it goes. And this is a large. You're starting to get really big on your consolidation pattern. All right, we're starting to get there, and this could continue on for a little while. But if you just keep failing, keep getting rejected at critical overhead resistance levels, even if you break above that, you're going to have adversity up here. I'm telling you, man, You're setting yourself up for lower prices until you don't. Until you disrespect the TA, you go with the TA because it served us so well on Bitcoin, and you have many people in this chat that can attest to that. Okay, because they were here when all this happened because we were 7 days a week. We touched all-time highs? I don't think so, man. I looked at it and we didn't. I'll show you. Bitcoin short chart. You know what all-time highs is? We almost did. And that's candle body high closes. We did not even touch the way. Look, I'm scaling, okay? 40,377, did not touch it. This was the candle body close. This was the wick. Back March, or excuse me, yeah, sometime in early April. See what I'm saying? Here's the wick. Oh, and it's actually a little bit higher. So really didn't hit it. So candle body close, wick. Technically, as technical as you want to be, we did not touch it. Not the candle body close or the wick. But I get it, man. I get what you're saying. And this is where a lot of volatility came in on the price action of the Bitcoin chart, okay? So here we are, upsloping channel for now. Man, y'all running me ragged, okay? Running me ragged today, all right? Thanks so much for the 191 people still tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. All right, appreciate y'all. What's up, Earth, y'all? Good to see you, dude. You know, people are saying we're exhausted on Bitcoin. Okay, fine. We're fine. I mean, what I think could happen is we could break out, not make the measure move, and then eventually show triple MACD bullish divergence on the daily, which is coveted, which is what you want. The rule of three, it's everywhere. Support resistance, you hit it 3 times. Extremely high chance out of that to hit break to the upside. I mean, the break out of the pattern, whichever is bearish or bullish. You're looking for it on the MACD, okay? And I'm going to show you real quick, all right, what I'm talking about. Video. Okay, so what I'm talking about. Okay. So as you can see, this is actually bullish convergence. We're making bullish convergence. We wanted to make a lower low or at least double bottom. This is so close to Class B bullish divergence right here because your candle body close is here. You had a candle body close like $100 higher. So you could almost like say it is, and then you got strength. You're showing lots of bullish stuff on the daily where we are now. All right, I'll give you that. In fact, we just did this today. It's fine, but again, impulse down. You got the bearish pattern. You got to expect lower prices until we break to the upside and start testing the top. And don't show bearish stuff on the 4 hour. All right. More today. As of today, more. That's triple MACD bullish convergence now. Okay, high, higher, or excuse me, low, technical higher low, higher low again. I'm gonna leave it teal. Well, actually, we make them white. We always say it's white when it's convergence. Okay, not green. Green is always divergence. Red is always divergence if it's bearish, and the white is just standard convergence. So we're getting triple MACD. Oh, thanks for the light change. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's pretty good, man. The higher lows. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive higher lows, stemming back from June on the daily. And remember this pattern that we've had plotted for months now. Falling wedge pattern. Falling wedge pattern after an extremely large impulse down is a reversal pattern inherently. A measure move of this pattern, believe it or not, measuring from the widest areas of the wedge, it would put you at 12,209. All right, I'm just saying. So you got that going for you, which is nice. Daily looks strong. Looks strong with the higher lows, but not higher highs. All right. But we have to look at this from all angles. Daily 4 hour. All right. Weekly, we're like literally out of negative momentum, pretty much at neutral at this point. What's up, Sarah Bell? Thanks for tuning in. Alright. So, see how this plays out. Will this high or low on the daily? Another higher low? I'm telling you, you keep making higher lows. You keep showing bullish convergence on not only one oscillator, but two oscillators on the daily time scale. Triple RSI, bullish convergence. Triple RSI, or triple MACD, bullish convergence. You're going to have a good time eventually. Okay, eventually this is going to give way and you'll break the upside. But so what do we have? We have contradicting variables going on. Contradicting variables. Or on the 4 hour, you're setting up for lower prices, but you just failed. On the daily, you're making higher lows.
Oh, it feels so good!
DeProbes tipped $59.58. Cheers, brother. Hi all. Hope everyone is well. See you all soon.
Love you, Probes, man. Good to see you, dude. Got that. I got it fixed up to where when you tip your signature tip, man, the Dallas Cowboys star gets back in the jar, man. Thanks so much, dude. Bring love, man. The Jesus, man. Seriously appreciate that, dude. Miss you, man. We all miss you. Yeah, slightly higher lows with no higher highs. Exactly. So it's tough, right? It's tough. It's very tough, right, Larly? We're gonna like that. I mean, like, you know, we on the 4 hour getting tipped off with like higher lows, right? Where was it? So I know we had this nice pattern here develop, but it was here, man. Like where you broke down, you just had these higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and then just huge run up, either the largest short squeeze ever. And then right here, right, you had the higher low than your previous low, and then the huge run up. And now you got a low and a higher low, and now you're making higher lows again. But I know, I get it. It's like impulse down, bearish consolidation. But now on the daily, you're just showing more and more convergence, bullish convergence, right? But you're showing on the 4 hour bearish convergence on the top side. Alright, man. I mean, what could happen? We could break out bearishly at some point and not make a measured move, be exhausted. But anything below, whatever on the daily, what was it? God, why can't we just not break below 6150? If we could just break below 6150, we're gonna have, or at it, break to it. It'd be Class B or Class A bullish divergence on the day. We just can't do it, man. Just look, we could have had it here. Nope. Inverse kings. Thanks for being here, Earth Y'all, man. Thanks for being here. Hard time not seeing a Head and Shoulders. Talking about left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right? Or are you talking about left shoulder, head, right shoulder? Maybe 4 hour look better. Because everything's so oblong, right? Well, it's like oblong shoulders. Can you link me real quick, Larly? No, that's true. Inherently, Mr. Campbell. Inherently, yes. Inherently, they are. But if you're talking about inverse, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, I'm just waiting on Larly, man. And again, I'm like overtime. I've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes now, so I'm just kind of hanging out. All right. What's up, Sir Odin's man? Great Odin's Raven. Look at the look at a broader view of the market right now. Okay. Got Ripple on the bottom right, Litecoin in the top right. Ethereum top left, and VeChain bottom left, and the very, very top right. Got Bitcoin. All right. Oh, are you saying inverse head and shoulders or just standard head and shoulders? There we go. Okay. Okay. I got you, dude. So Larly's saying but since the hey, Vesa E, thanks for the sub on YouTube and the reminder to switch my scenes. Thanks. Larly's looking at it like left shoulder, head, right shoulder. With this being the neckline. With like 6,000's kind of the neckline, right? Or is it a down sloping neckline, right? Where you have the, you know, this is the neckline, essentially, way down at 5,700. What's up, Aaron Almarine? Glad you made it. Hello, Dave Kellen. Cheers, man. Yeah, for sure. I see it. I see it, man. Okay, neckline. Gotcha. As Larly's neckline is at 55.25. All right, which is actually, never mind. I'm sorry. The neckline is upsloping. Okay, duh. Of course. Neckline. Here's Larly's neckline right here. Keep it uniform. All necklines be golden. Okay. Well, we'll see how it plays out, Larly. I mean, look, man. In the grand scheme of things, stick with your guns. Rising wedge, impulse down, bearish consolidation, not even coming close to threatening our previous high. Okay, after the impulse down. So, and right now, very weak. Scrub volume still. You had the volatility and the false breakout to wreck over leveraged scrubs. Okay, making high risk. Taking high risk positions when they shouldn't have. All right, so this is off just a little bit. Here we go. whatever. Flag. Wedge. Whatever, man. On this, it's weird. On Bittrex, it actually looks pretty valid. You couldn't even do this on other, like Bitfinex. You couldn't even plot it like this. On other ones, it was like, it didn't make sense. It's crazy, man. Weird. Oh yeah, we talked about that right at the beginning, Aaron, man. Right at the beginning. That's right. Yeah, my bad, dude. Sorry. Probably a little delayed. So you break this 6100 area, you are in extremely high levels of trouble. All right. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is just get out of here. I mean, look. 2 hours and... whatever. 2 hours and 33 minutes now, okay? Really do appreciate all the love, support, new subs, old subs, all the contributions and tips. Okay? And if you want to... get trade setups, you want education resources, and you want private Discord chats and stuff with me and the team, hit up our Patreon. The link is in the description below, patreon.com/LordRay. Alright, and that's just a way, instead of tipping me $20 a week or $100 a month via Stream Elements, you're supporting the entire team that helps keep this show running. Alright, so I'll be back tonight at 11 Eastern. Okay, so until next time, respect the TA.